Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NFT Art Talk Live in the morning, where we are live Monday through Friday around 9:30 a.m. Central Time, talking about news, hot topics, and the NFT and crypto industries as a whole. We want to welcome you into our community of acceptance and celebration. Before we kick it off, we want to remind you, if you're here on YouTube, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. If you're with us on Twitter, give us a like, a retweet, a follow, whatever you can do to support us. We appreciate it. We're here, even though I'm a little bit sad right now. We're still here. I still watched the whole game last night. I still put on my jersey, even though I was like, man, I don't even know if I want to put on the jersey. That was so sad. But, we're still here. Heat lost last night by like 30. Real sad. But anyways, if you haven't met us yet, my name is Moshe, a.k.a. DJ Fetus, a sad Heat fan. And this is Cardic NFT in all the places, a San Antonio Spurs fan. Is that a Spurs shirt I see?
Yeah, it's for sure, man.
I like it. You just threw it in for a little elbow to me today. I see that.
Hey, and I'm a big NBA fan, so I can represent.
All right, I vibe.
Playoffs,
All right, we'll send you guys good vibes, but I'm just gonna dive right in. Enough about this NBA stuff right now.
Game was doo-doo, bro.
Cardic knows how I get when the Heat lose. I'm pretty sad. I don't like talking about it. Okay, anyways, but I'm still here, and that is to be taken as something. All right, anyways, let's dive in a little. We thought we'd start out again here on CoinMarketCap just to kind of wrap up the week. I see Terra making a little bit of a jump up there. Luna, 3.8%, which is great for them. I know they've had quite a bit of drama with a hack and different things going on. But otherwise, man, honestly, the crypto markets look like they're staying right in this same level like we've been reporting all week. The 28 to 30 range for Bitcoin, the 18 to 22 range for Ethereum. These are all in thousands. BNB making a little bit of a jump up over 300. XRP staying in the low 40 cents range. Cardano low 50 cent range. Solana right in this like 50 to 55 range mark. Doge made a little jump. I think when we looked at it on Wednesday, it was 4 cents. It's 8 cents a coin now, but still staying in that top 10 market cap, which is pretty impressive. And then you got, Matic kind of rounding out where we usually get to at about 64 cents a coin, which is still relatively low for them. You see the numbers. They're still looking a little red. Definitely on the downside of the market right now. Still got some random 1,000 gainers like Neko coin. We're not financial advisors here. I feel like I have to advise that when I say 1,000%. We're not financial advisors. I've never heard of that coin until this moment. I don't think Cardic has either.
Never heard of that coin, man.
Yeah, and then kind of looking at the top NFT collections, according to CoinMarketCap, still kind of rounding out. Now we're looking at the last 24 hours, guys, because we do look at this chart a couple times a week. So we just like to see what's happening in the last 24. We might be able to do a week view of this somewhere. I don't know. Let's see. No. Okay, so honestly, Return of Legends S4 looks like a BSC coin.
BNB, I think.
Okay, yeah, BNB coin.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So BNB having two collections, Return of the Legends S4, Return of the Legends S1, have jumped up into the top 10. I see Ivy Boys, a top 10 collection. I hadn't seen of, and Degen Tunes, also another making some moves in this 24-hour volume. Just really to join these big boys, Other Side, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Mutant Ape Yacht Club, Clonex, Azuki, CryptoPunks, all kind of staying in the, holding their positions, leading NFT collections. Yeah, man, I didn't know if you had any thoughts on this, but
kind of the same ones at the top, man. I'm kind of curious to actually see VCon's going on this weekend, so I'm wondering if V Friends is going to get any kind of bump during this weekend, or if any of these other projects are going to get lifted up during that time. It seems like a Web3 conference, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I see coverage of it of people there like taking pictures of with Gary Vee and him doing his thing. If you don't know Gary Vee, we're gonna advise you to check out Gary Vee. He's doing some really interesting stuff. He's got some cool books on content marketing. Um, Definitely worth it. Gary Vaynerchuk. But yeah, his VCon. So yeah, I agree. I'm interested to see what it happens. Just quickly before we move into our news topics. We did add this as top total sales in the last 24 hours from this crypto market cap chart. And we see a bit of a different picture here as to what's actually been selling in the last 24 hours. Mobox, another BNB coin, or excuse me, collection. Ivy Boys, BBRC Ivy Boys, we just mentioned them. They're in the top 10 of 24-hour volume. And then, a couple other ones, the Randoms, Astro Boy, Murray, Cosmodinos, Black Genie, or Genesis. Sorry, my reading is not flying right now. But regardless, yeah, this is kind of our update. Let's move into some news topics. Greg, you wanna take us down a little?
Yeah, so this is a Forbes article I came across. Prerna Gupta launches an NFT music video platform backed by A-list investors. So serial entrepreneur Prerna Gupta launches a music video NFT social platform Mysterious, focusing on female, black, BIPOC and non-binary musicians. Mysteries is launching with a collective world-renowned experimental musicians, including Teebs, MND, SGN, Prefuse 73, Mount Kimbo, Shigetu, Lotic, some other ones in the East as well. They're going to try to drop a Genesis collection of 60 or second music videos priced at 0.1 ETH. And what I thought was interesting, they also had a couple of their big investors that invested in the company, which is Mariah Carey, LeBron James, Jamie Foxx, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Ashton Kutcher, a group of them basically from the U.S. as well. What I thought was interesting was actually that they agree. I'm big into music videos, so they're kind of like touting how music videos is going to be the thing that's going to bring it all culturally together. Here's the sentence. Music videos are the culture currency of our time. It's how we establish a shared culture around the platforms. It's not a coincidence that all major entertainment platforms, MTV and analog, YouTube and Web 1, TikTok and Web 2, got their start with music videos. So they were just kind of talking about how these artists are not making enough money, and music videos might be one way to monetize it and help them kind of grow their careers, which I totally understand. So just want to give a shout out to what they're doing. I totally believe it. I totally follow them on Twitter. I'm going to try to link up with them because all I do is music videos. And I think it's cool just what they're about and how they were able to get kind of big time investors involved in that kind of movement.
Yeah, and I think it's really, I love seeing all of these projects coming up in the NFT space that are really here supporting people of color, people who are honestly, and like this even said, like, I think gender binary, or so it's like even that in itself, I think, people who are not typically represented saying, hey, I'm going to bring this big group of people together that have a lot of influence. We're going to build this platform. We're going to help you be on it. We're going to do it for you. Is something that I keep seeing in the NFT space, and I'd love to see it in the Web 2 space more, to be honest. But I think it's really cool that these artists are stepping up to do that, and then doing it with NFTs. Not only are they saying, hey, we're going to create this space, we're also going to give you transparency. We're going to give you your rights throughout. You don't have to worry about these crazy agreements. Just write one smart contract and we're done, and I just think that's really cool also.
I agree, man. It's all about empowering the artists. I believe music videos is how we're distributing everything right now, just in terms of video and streaming. So I think this is the way to go, honestly. And it's cool, like you said, they're kind of touting and helping underrepresented communities get their stuff out there.
Agreed. All right, let's wrap it up with one more here. Yeah, we found this morning. We thought it was an interesting follow-up because we were just talking about Robinhood yesterday, and then the next day, GameStop, it says we're jumping into the NFT market as well, or at least this is when we saw this. Looks like it was published last night. This quote is too much, man. What the internet did for communication, blockchains do for value, says the company that gives you $3 for an Xbox game. So the NFT market and other blockchains associated with grifts like cryptocurrency are having a very bad month as their perceived value evaporates, which is just, again, a lot of sensationalism as we've reported on this show. But however, despite all of it, GameStop came out and says, meet the new kid on the blockchain. Global communities can connect, coordinate, and transact like never before. Public permissionless, credibly neutral value layers power to the players. So I do think it's kind of cool that the gaming companies are coming out. GameStop, all kinds of headlines last year. They were a Reddit hero, a former pet food tycoon, made chairman. Like, they had all this crap talked about them. Their stock was tanking. Then all of a sudden, the Reddit community and retail investors, who knows who else, came behind and said, nah, and blew that shit up, and a bunch of people became millionaires off of it. And now they're saying, like, you know what? I think they've realized who their audience is. And, you know, so it's no surprise that they're saying, hey, we're going to do NFTs. And I really hope that a brand like GameStop, now I know they're just announcing we're going to do it here. I hope they can help, like, kind of lead people the right direction, man. Like, the NFT games that I've become privy to are just amazing, dude. And the people developing them are amazing. So I hope as these bigger players come in, they don't disrupt that industry. They don't take the power away. They're saying power to the players, but let's keep the power in the hand of the developers, the indie game builders, all of this. And this is also a reminder, if you love gaming and you don't know anything about the NFT community and gaming, please check it out. It's not just all Axie Infinity and these, like, role-playing space games. You know, there's literally NFT games all over the place, and a really exciting future for it. So we want to just remind you guys, keep your eyes open, and GameStop, please don't go fucking around with the good thing. I always curse on this show. I don't know if that's acceptable, but anyways, keep going, Kartik. Not me for kids.
I think, they're just tapping into that young culture that kind of got behind them during that options trading and meme stock kind of thing. And it just makes sense. I think it's just indicating that these bigger companies are going to accept this type of technology, and they're just trying to find the audience that's going to embrace it first. And they're kind of directing in that niche, because I see GameStop doing that. I think AMC was talking about using cryptos actually as payment as well. So you're going to see that going forward, and that's just a good indication of where the pulse of, like, the youth is going.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. And that's part of what we're trying to do here. We're keeping our eye whenever we see big companies coming into the game or big people doing big things. We want to make sure you guys know about it. So we want to thank you again for joining us this week on NFT Art Talk. It's in the mornings, where we talk about news, hot topics, and quick industry recaps for NFT and crypto. If you're new to the channel, we just want to ask you, please don't forget to like and subscribe. You can click that notification bell so you know when we have new videos and live videos up. If you're with us on Twitter, please shoot us a like and a retweet. Give us a follow after the show. And if also, we want to say, if you're on Twitter, come on over to YouTube. All the links from the articles that you saw on your script, stumbling today. All the links from the articles that you saw today on your screen are in the description below on YouTube. We're having a great time. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Come join us later today for the Jam Room, where we're going to be talking about all the new music and art that we have out. And yeah, man, I'm going to let Kartik close us down in tradition.
Stumbling like the Miami Heat stumbled last night, bro.
Man, I knew you were going to say some shit like that, dude. I knew you were going to say. It's all right. Hey, you can get your jabs in. You can get your jabs in. All good,
man. Yeah, just enjoy today. Come check us out a little bit later. We're showing our art, and just hope everybody has a good weekend.
I'm biting my tongue to give you the last word right now, but all right, y'all.